You can't see it in the frame right now, but I'm literally within reaching distance of my bed. So my commute's gotten very short.
When this whole event started unfolding, you were doing research in India. So can you sort of take me through your journey back here?
Yeah, so I was in India working on a chapter of my dissertation, which was interviewing survivors of a particular episode of violence that happened in India in the 1980s. I was supposed to be there through the better part of this semester, and I ended up coming back to the US quite soon after arriving. I've been back in the US for about 3 weeks now. I'm actually in Colorado, staying with my parents. So it's been an interesting transition to be back in the house I grew up in and trying to do my normal work. But it's also very nice to have a comfortable place to land. I have no clue whether I'm working more or working less. I think I probably feel like it's more, and I'm actually doing less.
There's obviously sort of this political relevancy to responding to events like this. So I don't know if you want to speak from your perspective as someone studying political science and sort of seeing this unfold.
I think there are connections between my own research and what's going on, especially with the safety-seeking decisions people are making, decisions to leave where they live and go back home and that sort of thing. I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to understand how people make those choices. And then also in a situation where we're so worried about the movement of people and people being in confined spaces with one another, how those decisions to move around really affect our ability to keep people safe as a collective.
So you mentioned that sort of a lot of people helped get you home, and I can imagine what a nightmare that must have been.
I had to get something that's required to leave the country, and that came through the afternoon I left. So there was a bit of a tense moment seeing if I was going to get this document that was necessary to get on the flight. There are 5 or 6 people who I should definitely mention. The first is someone on my committee, Vipin Narang, who's a professor in political science. Vipin was super available the whole time I was trying to sort out what to do and how to get home. Jolie Saraf, Susan Twarog, the department head David Singer, and then the last person I should mention is Todd Holmes. Long list of people, but it was an effort that ended up drawing on a lot of people's help. We have a dissertation committee.
Sorry, hang on one second. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Would you believe me if I told you she was quiet all day until this moment? She'll probably sit with me. So say hi.
Oh my gosh, what's her name?
Eva the Diva.